trash like response from Nicki Minaj. Oh my god, the barbs. I don't know how they could defend that. Oh my god, it was garbage. It was trash, right? Like, I'm sorry. Nicki Minaj just released hot garbage. It was a mess, right? I was on a live stream and I was watching, Genti's live. And, like, he played it and I was like, that is just garbage. And then I was watching Poncho's live because Poncho was live. And I wasn't expecting to see Wendy and Shawty Bay live. And I was like, oh, there's a lot going on. So, yeah. It was garbage. Hey, thank you. People are so mad at my Insta story that I trolled people that they were like, I signed you up with a bunch of websites, and they like left me an angry email. Like, what am I, Kellogg's? Like, you're supposed to leave angry emails to companies that give you bad products. Why'd you leave me an angry email? Like, I'm supposed to care. I signed you up with a bunch of scat websites. Well, do you think I really care? That old lady must have really made you pissed off for you to click the link. And the fact that people said it was a Grabify link, like, bro, just click the link. It's a little trolling. Why would I use a Grabify link to literally dox people? I wouldn't dox people. It's a joke. Clearly, people don't learn or know how to take one. And I knew that some people was not going to click the link and was just going to jump the gun and be like, go get a job and stop asking people for money. Like, I knew there was going to be some idiot out there that didn't click the link and see the old lady. Like, hello? Like, it's meant to be funny. I looked up this website.com to see, like, if it was an actual website and to see what it was so I could post it. And clearly, that I did that. Yeah, my bun is kind of a little not funny. Well, people got mad, so clearly they have unhealed trauma they need to deal with. This is just like funny. She hasn't been live in 2 days. She's homeless. You know what? And this is something I was gonna post, which I'm going to post in my Insta story. The fact that someone in the Discord is glorifying just how bad America's housing system is funny. For you to say that I'm living out of a Mustang when literally you're living out of an RV doesn't make it any better. Anyways, guys, they didn't give us napkins. It's okay.
You gonna eat on your hands?
I'm just gonna eat it. Well, they didn't give us napkins. What am I supposed to do? They never give us napkins. What's that? What do you think it is, guys? What do you think I always enjoy? A box of pizza. Yummy, delicious pizza.
Just go ahead and
get some.
as soon as you get your pizza off there. Oh. I've got no paper.
Give me
A little one with it.
Hey guys. can't go sleep too. Anyways, what were we talking about? Yeah, Discordians. Piscordians, I should say. You. Can you let me... Hold on, let me get my... Budge. I don't have a place to put this. I'll stick it there. Hey guys. Hold on, guys. I need a napkin. Okay. Sorry, y'all. Ooh, breadsticks too. Anyways, what I was going to say is that it was funny, right? Literally them talking about the fact that they're in an RV. No, Pizza Hut. That they're in an RV. And I'm in a Mustang shows just how bad America's housing system is. Like, you didn't even prove anything but show how bad the housing system is. Like, why are you trying to brag that's your RV? Like, it is so... To me, it is so weird that someone from the Discord was like, yeah, I live in an RV and she lives in a Mustang. Well, that's not any better. You thought you ate or something? Even if RVs can be really expensive, it still shows just how bad it is that you have to live in an RV and not a house. Why do you think people choose to live in an RV? I'm eating pizza. Oh, thank you. It does look good. You know we had to get pizza. My favorite. I know about the RVs can get really expensive, but people choose to live in an RV because the house is constant expenses. An RV, not so much, unless you park. Unless you park in an RV park, I can understand, right? You don't gotta worry so much about things. You know, that's the thing. You don't gotta worry about home expenses, taxes, What is it? Mortgages. Oh, thank you. I'm very much allergic to fruit and veggies. Let me tell you guys something. That diss track was garbage. That diss track that Nicki did, garbage. I don't know how Barbs could defend that. The fact that, you're welcome. There was Barbs in the comment section that was like, oh, thank you for the people who supported. I really appreciate the support, guys. It means a lot. I wouldn't be able to eat pizza if it wasn't for people's support. Like, I was just watching a live and the Barbs were like, oh my god, she ate the pavement. And the fact that she got mad over a verse that says makes law. Like, it didn't even, oh look, it made a heart. And the little like pizza sauce thing. Over a verse that wasn't even about her. That's crazy. Got so hurt over a verse that wasn't even about her. My mom is eating. My mom is eating. What am I eating? Pizza, but I'm eating a breadstick. And not only that, it's the fact Barbs will go crazy, yes. And you're saying next target, they've already come for me. They told me to unalive myself because I said something about Nicki Minaj. And they were like, unalive yourself. I will never understand it. You guys are, some Barbs are very much unhinged. Unhinged. The fact that you all are condoning even thinking of going to Meg's mom's grave site just to defecate it is crazy. What if like Meg's fans did that to like Nicki Minaj's dad's grave? Then what would you say? Then you'd be like, oh, stop the madness. Leave her alone. You guys gotta stop. It's going too far. Or is it going too far when you doxed and threatened people for having an opinion on Nicki Minaj? It wasn't too far then, was it? When people had an opinion on Nicki Minaj and you guys threatened and doxed someone and threatened their family, like that's not too much? Like, hello? The Barbs, like, they already came after me. They told me to unalive myself because I said something about Nicki Minaj. Oh. They sure did. Did I do the same thing on Instagram? No. They're already attacking me because I was in her comment section. And Nicki Minaj, didn't she literally come for Aunt Karen? She literally fights black women. And then said that was being colorist. What pizza? Pizza Hut. I should be like that lady and do the pizza ASMR and be like that I posted in my Insta story. You're right, barbs do too much. They really do. Like, people have a right to not like someone's actions. Is it because y'all want to be pedophile defenders so bad, just like Nicki Minaj? Is that why? The fact that she was 17 and her SO registered husband was like 13, 12 at the time? Like, you gonna defend that? Are they? I didn't know. I just ordered pizza because I was hungry. I don't really get Domino's. I get Pizza Hut. But that's like crazy. Like, we all know he's registered, right? Nicki Minaj's boyfriend he's a registered SO. Oh, it is going somewhere in my stomach.
That you watch.
I'm eating pizza. I'll have to look that up because I didn't know. That's crazy. Hey. Well, I hope you're doing good with your health. That's important. Especially mental health. Well, you know what's gonna happen. I'm gonna have one more slice of pizza. I didn't eat at all today. Well, yeah, I did, kind of. Me and my mom split up breakfast, but I really didn't eat for like 2 days. I didn't eat for like 2 days. Yeah, guys, don't spam. It's like... This is the smaller piece, but... Yum, yum, yum. I should have ate another breadstick. But you know, but I was gonna talk about Nikki being colorist. I'm calling Meg a stallion. And people said, well, Meg calls herself that, but if you're not a dark-skinned woman, then it's kind of colorist. I'm sorry. But, no. Shh. I didn't even think it. I'm probably gonna not be live so long. I don't know. I saw the live with Wendy and Shorty Bay because Poncho came up and I was like, wait, what? And so I was confused why Poncho was live because I didn't know anything about it. I didn't hear anything. And so Poncho, I'm eating pizza. And so then I saw Shorty Babe was gonna go live with Wendy and I was like, oh crap. It came up on my For You page and I was like, you know what, I'm gonna watch. That's crazy. He almost had like, he had 100,000. That don't make no sense. 100,000. He had 100,000 people in his live stream. I was like, dang. $120K views. That's crazy. It's like I said, this app is fueled by drama. People love the drama. Well, guys, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna have another slice. I'm just kidding. I wanted to freak people out. And they're gonna be like, oh my god, no, calm down, stop. You're going ham. Yes, I go ham on the pizza. That makes me think of that one part in Selena where she's like, I could eat a whole medium pizza by myself. No, I'm good. I am. Why was I gonna say Glacios? That don't make sense. That's thank you. I am good. All good in the neighborhood. Actually, hay is coming soon, guys. Hopefully. Which is so great, cuz you know what that means. We're gonna... Oh, sorry.
I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. Apartment time. Hopefully, you know, I'll get back to my cooking videos, guys. I saw a lot of cooking recipes that I want to try. And actually, I want to redo. Okay, so now I saw at Walmart, which my brother tried because I got some, was the they have Star Wars on. I don't know why they're so obsessed with Star Wars. So, they have the Taco Bell cheese now. It comes in like it's like the mild cheese dip. And you know how we make the crunch wraps, right? I want to try to make the crunch wraps again, but this time I'm going to try to use the Taco Bell cheese. So, yeah, that'll be great to try crunch wraps and make with the Taco Bell cheese. But I saw a lot of recipes I want to try. A lot of good ones. And I'm like, dang. So when we get a place, yeah, I'm gonna start cooking again. So, bake more. We do have the cupcake, not the cupcake, the cake tins. I don't know when we'll be able to bake. So, yeah, I'll probably do more baking lives. But yeah. And as for IP grabbing, if you click the link, it's literally a link that, okay, so the link that I did, I typed it in because I was like, let me see if this is really a link. And I put it as a like troll link, but it is an actual link to set up an email, like a fake email. It's literally not to grab anyone's IP address. I mean, if you click the link, it's just an old lady throwing a finger, and it's literally, yeah. So if you thought I was trying to grab people's IP links and like literally trying to spam what you think is my IP link, that is really wild for you to dox me when I haven't even doxed a single person. Thank you for the lantern lights, because that's crazy why people go out of their way to dox someone as an excuse to say that they dox people. Where in that link did I dox anyone? I was just trolling people. And again, you try to put my life in danger by literally thinking that I would dox people. Are you that crazy? Why would I literally put a Grabify link? And actually, no, you guys should pay attention to stuff that you click on, because Grabify links will get your information. People want to talk about Grabify links, but they won't talk about how the Discord has added some Grabify links in their Discord and how they were trying to get people's info. It's like, I hate that. It's like with this whole situation with Barb and Meg, like how people only love to clock certain things, but not everything. Like, oh, like it's okay for people to do stuff, right? Yes, they did. They did put Grabify links, and actually, not only that, they're actively doxing people as we speak. Weren't they actively trying to dox EB? Why are they trying to dox EB? And why are they trying to dox Mr. Petty, who is trying to work, who has openly said they were trying to work to get the Discord taken down because the Discord is so bad, right? It's okay for them to dox me and other people, but whenever it comes to me, who literally hasn't doxed anyone, it's just like, oh, but you dox people. Like, literally, people's information was already out there by other people. Why are you trying to say I dox people? Didn't Isaac say his mom enjoyed getting calls from random people, which I don't think that's the case, and it's really weird, right? And I didn't dox his mother, but yet again, it's just another lame excuse for people to try to dox me, because they know what they're doing by putting an IP address out there, which I can't confirm or deny if it's mine. Like, you know exactly what you're doing. You don't care. You're just trying to be like these Delulu Barbs and say that it's totally okay for people to get doxxed because you're delusional, right? Because you want to sit here and say, well, they did it first. Like, it was like, you know, what Wendy said when she was like live with Shorty Bay, 2 wrongs don't make a right. Why would I dox someone knowing what happens to me? Why would I put someone's information out there? It was a harmless link that everyone just got butthurt mad. You know what's funny is that some of you guys really truly claim that you seek therapy, but you have not went to therapy, because some of you guys need to go heal and go to therapy. Trust me, people got so mad when I told them to go heal and go to therapy. They got mad. You got unresolved issues that you need to heal. Like this one person just keeps messaging me, shut up, I'm not looking at your you replied to every Insta story telling me to shut up, when you don't even have to look at my Insta stories. You don't even have to look at me. You can just block me. Why is it like, and then this lady that literally got fired from her Walmart job for trying to help a neglected child, I got called broke, and then I got called a broke bitch because I was trying to help a black woman who lost her job helping a neglected child. Do you know how messed up it is for people to assume that that GoFundMe link was mine? Like, are you really, let's really get into it, right? There was this white lady that was live. Also, I didn't get to address because, you know, I have a lot going on, and people just assume that I'm supposed to like just knock everything to the side and like do social media when I've got shit that I've got to do, right? But there was this lady that was just live that irked me, literally talking about the guy that went viral for sleeping in his storage and talking so much shit, right? And saying like, oh, the family members offered them a job and they didn't want to take it, and they have every opportunity. You don't know what it's like for a person of color to not get a job, and especially have a hard time getting a job. And don't sit here and say it's not about race, because it's not going to be about race until it's not about race. And we're sick and tired of having this discussion. You're a white woman sitting there, not even showing any receipts that the family members contacted you or contacted anyone about helping them. And you don't know why they didn't accept help from those family members. Maybe because those family members are toxic people to begin with. Maybe their life would be better off not accepting that than to live in a storage, because those family members are a-holes. Trust me, they probably gave them a stipulation that was crazy. You need to leave him and I will help you. And to literally say that black man is dragging her down because she chose to leave college for him is crazy. How many people will do anything for someone that they love, right? And literally, whether they have to become homeless with them, they will, right? Imagine okay, maybe, you know, slightly might be dating someone. Like, imagine if I dated someone with money. I kind of would feel bad because I wasn't with them when they came up. And if they had loads of money, I would feel some type of way, right? But it's the fact that there was white people in the comment section being so giddy and so happy over the fact that they wanted to talk down on a black man. And one white man in particular that left me a comment, which I screenshotted, I was going to post it. I was so annoyed at the fact, right? I was so annoyed. I was so annoyed at the fact that this guy was like, there's a higher percentage of black people getting a job than white people. That is a lie. You know you lying. That is absolute cap. White people can get a job in a space that requires a degree without a degree. And if you just show up and you're white, they'll give you a job and you don't need to go get a degree. If a black person was qualified with years of experience and didn't have a degree, they would say, nope, you need to go get a degree. Even if you get a degree, you still wouldn't get a job. They would still deny you, and they would probably hire someone who was white over you with a degree. For you to sit there and literally just talk out the side of your butthole is crazy, right? Because you're so mad. Oh, I always knew he was a scammer. Why do people say they always knew? Because he's black? Is that why you just assumed he was a scammer because he's black? You always know that black people are scammers when clearly a lot of white people have scammed. What about the guy that scammed a lot of people for Dr. Smiles. Wasn't that like the huge doctor that does teeth? And he didn't even go get his teeth done. He went to Disneyland and used all the money to go to Disneyland and got caught. And he was white. And he pulled this scam not once but 3 times before, when he did it with his girlfriend, who put the name in her house, bought a car with the money that they scammed, and they were trying to pull the scam on YouTube again. So they scammed people more than once out of thousands of dollars. And yet you're sitting here saying a black man you always knew was a scammer. But I've seen more white people scammed than I have seen black men. There's literally a lady that sits on live streams talking about she needs money, complaining about a broken TV she got from Goodwill. Okay, ma'am, but you're on social media begging people for money after you bought a bird, right? She literally came on this app with a bird that she paid $1,000 for, but yet she says she needs a winter coat. And here you are telling people you need a winter coat, but you bought a bird you know that you can barely afford to feed yourself or take care of yourself. And how are you taking care of that bird, ma'am? How are you taking care of that bird if you can barely take care of yourself? What lawyer money? You want to talk about the lawyer money I got? Let me tell you about the lawyer money that I got. I got $10 when someone said I could do whatever I wanted with it. That's what I got. And if they want me to say who they were, I will, but I'm not gonna. They literally said $10 for whatever you want. That's the only person who contributed to the lawyer fund. No one else even sent money for a lawyer. And lots of people didn't send money because they gave me resources that they said I can get a pro bono lawyer, which I thought that was better than asking people for lawyer money, because then I would still need more money for a lawyer anyways. And I don't want to keep going through legal fees and having to pay on top of pay, and then come and say, hey, I need money for this, or then come say, hey, I need money for this fee, I need money for this, and then people are going to be like, but you just asked for a lawyer, why do you need more money for? Because a lawyer fees you have to pay, and then there's more payments upon more payments, and it wasn't even worth it. Because if I can get a pro bono lawyer, or if I can do legal aid, what's the point of asking people to pay for a lawyer? Only one person contributed, and it was only $10, and they said I could do whatever I wanted with it. Buy snacks, whatever. I wasn't getting any money from lawyer fees. So when you say what happened to the lawyer fees money, if I literally got money for a lawyer, I would let y'all know that. Obviously, if I did, I would have already got a lawyer. Wouldn't you have not used your noggin? I would have literally paid for a lawyer. That does not make any sense. Like you always bring up nonsense, right? Why is it that black people are always assumed to be scammers? I was not the only one that was called a scammer for having a GoFundMe. People seem to forget that, when our Karen needed help because she was doxxed, people literally after my situation called her out for being a scammer because she had gotten $50K to move, and said we ain't never seen her move. That's because you don't pay attention. Like, why do people always do that? You literally sit here and call every black person a scammer. There was one person that he literally raised money for a house, and people called him a scammer because he had a GoFundMe. He ended up vocalizing that he could no longer get the house for reasons stated, and said that in turn he used the money, which everyone said it was fine because the people that donated said it was okay for him to do that, to pay for lawyer fees to help fight people who were spreading defamation on his name. My nose is super itchy. Why is it that, people love to bring up scammers, but they don't bring up white scammers? Bernie Madoff was the biggest scammer there ever was. And if you don't know who Bernie Madoff is, I suggest you look him up. If you don't know who he is a hustler. Millions of dollars he took from people. He is not the only white man who took millions of dollars from people. There's a lot of white people that have scammed people for millions of dollars. Let's clock it, because that lady sitting there literally talking down on a black man did not do nothing. You said the family said this, you said the family said that, but you never provided 1 ounce or proof of receipt that the family even tried to help them. And why are you trying to say that they must accept help from family when some family is trash? I wouldn't even accept help even if my most toxic family member said, you want $50? Because they would offer you $50 with their fingers crossed behind their back, or probably hunched over, like doing the maniacal laugh, evil laugh, while rubbing their fingers together, because some family members ain't shit. So why do you think that people should always accept money because a family member offers it or accept some type of help? You don't even know what they offered on top of that help. They could have said, you need to get away from him, he's dragging you down, just like you passed judgment on your live stream, which clearly you ended it. Then you're gonna come on the app crying, I was so gullible. Like, they told me they were his family members and they weren't even his family members, and I believed every word that they were saying. Yes, you're gullible. You're very gullible, because to come on an app and to believe someone that says, oh, I'm their family member and I tried to offer them help and they refused it. And then the fact that she got so mad that this dude was monetizing from the viral video of him talking about living in a storage unit. If he went so viral enough to monetize his videos, why are you mad? Because you did not prosper from the white privilege that helps you in the system to make money, and you're broke because you don't know how to use the system to your advantage, and it's our fault. Like, white privilege was literally invented for you to be successful, and you're failed. And you're mad that someone is able to monetize off their most viral video. Like, what does that got to do with you? You don't sit here and tell other non-white people who do absolutely nothing but stare at the camera, my God, like, use their looks or whatever the case may be, doing absolutely nothing, and tell them to get off TikTok and go get a job, right? Literally sitting here telling this guy that TikTok is not a source of income, saying it's their job. I heard correctly just like everyone else, but you are hard of hearing, ma'am. The hard of hearing must need some good hearing aids, and I could refer you to some good hearing aids because I have a family member who's hard of hearing, okay? Let's you're getting old, okay, right? And when we all get old, we're gonna have hearing loss. It is what it is, okay? I'm gonna need hearing aids when I'm probably old, okay? But let's be truthfully honest. You did not hear them when they said side hustle. What does a side hustle have to do with saying it's a job? TikTok is a side hustle. Do you know what side hustles are? Making a little extra money on the side to help fund whatever extra expenses and finances that they need, whether they need gas for their car, whether they need heaters, whatever it is that they need. That's why people do side hustles. Here's the thing, right? Literally, side hustles, right, are for people that literally want to go out and make a little extra cash. Who said a side hustle was a job? They said that they are doing other side hustles. So where did they say that TikTok was their only job? Because clearly you didn't use your listening ears and came on the app and was like, they said TikTok was their job. No, they didn't. They said TikTok was their side hustle. Try again. Why are you so bitter? You're so angry for a system that has not oppressed you, for a system that works for you, not against you, and you clearly haven't found or figured out the mode of the system to literally benefit you to be a millionaire, and you're so bitter and mad at the fact that a black man literally was able to monetize his video that he went super viral with and said he didn't know. And I'm so angry that he's able to monetize it. Why? Because you can't monetize your videos because you're a flop? You're a flop? You're a flop. You ain't doing so good on TikTok. You gotta talk about other people. You don't even know because the family members reached out to you or whatever the case may be. Sorry, my nose is super itchy. That guy didn't bother nobody. He made a viral video going viral talking about living in a storage unit because it helps save money. Wouldn't you do the same thing if it helped you save money? Let's just be totally honest. We already know that the economy, the housing market, everything is screwed up. No one should have to be living in a storage unit. Why don't you go to your politicians and government officials and complain to them why people have to live in storage units rather than coming at people for not having adequate housing because their job is so poor that they don't even pay people a living wage? Did you know that Social Security is adjusting disability benefits for disabled people as the cost of living goes up? Jobs don't do that. You literally request more wages. What do? They raise the minimum wage, but they also raise taxes. What good is that going to do for people who can barely afford to live and have to choose between living out of a car, working a 9-to-5 job, and then having to go to their job while living out of a car? You literally don't realize that America's housing system is so poor that you're blaming the person instead of blaming the system. And imagine what it's like for these poor children out in the cold that their parents can't even go to a shelter because it's so packed. The over tense right now as we speak. When I was going to get the bus, this one bus stop was filled with drug addicts, and it was bad, and it was sad. And it was probably fentanyl because that's the most leading cause of unaliving people, and it's the most addicting drug out there. People literally having no place to sleep. People walking with blankets and literally baskets, carts full of stuff. This is the most homeless people I've seen in New Mexico than I've ever seen in my life. All through this whole city, it's overrun by homeless people. And to sit here and say it's somebody's fault about why they're homeless, yes. Most of the time, yes. If it's addiction, I'm not going to judge because addiction is a very hard thing to get over. It's very hard. But to sit here and not blame the systems for this effed up world we are living in is crazy. Why don't you have a house? Do you know how much it costs to even own just a small house? Not even buy a whole mansion, but buy a regular sized house and still have to put lights, your gas bill and everything, and then have money in case if something breaks because you own your own house. So they don't fix it if you're renting. You have to fix it yourself. And on top of that, mortgage, taxes, whatever the case may be. And you don't go to your people that you elect. You don't go to the government officials. You don't go to nobody. You blame the person. When instead of blaming the system, why should we have to beg for more minimum wage just to literally be told that our minimum wage is not going to be enough to for the cost of living? Someone tell me why America is so messed up. They're quick to pull billions of dollars to help aid other countries, but can't even help their own. I was literally watching a black veteran who fought in Desert Storm starve, begging people for cash outs because the VA refuses to help him. Every time he gets some help, they try to find a reason to not help him. You guys literally see just how the VA treats their veterans. I've seen veterans on the street begging for money saying, I'm a veteran. No, that's my mom. She's running. Well, she did flush, but she's washing her hands. Why is it our veterans that fought for our country is sleeping on the side of the road, sleeping in ditches, sleeping in the medians? There was a guy that literally got his sleeping bag when we were going where we had to go to our place, sleeping in the middle of the median. He grabbed his blanket on some hard rocks, laid it there, and got ready to sleep in the median. And you want to sit here and tell me it's not the system? We literally have to pay. It was like that one that I posted in my Insta story. Sorry, my nose is super itchy. Orlando Brown saying we're paying for things that God gave us for free. Apples, water, all of these fruits and vegetables that we can grow ourselves, so we have to pay for it. We literally didn't ask to be brought on this land. People build these buildings, these houses for people to live in. We gotta pay for that. Why can't it be free? There was this lady, she's a black owned like landlord. She owns her building or whatever. You know what she did, which was the nicest thing I think she could have done for anyone during Christmas? She gave all of her tenants 1 month free rent. You can't mean to tell me that these people are so greedy that they can't give people 1 month free rent. Do you know how hard it is that people never recovered since COVID? People still have never recovered since the start of COVID. Why are we sitting here literally being classist towards each other when classism is based off of a system? It's not based off of how hard someone works. You could work hard your whole life and never be a millionaire. You could work your fingers to the bone and still have no money. Work your fingers so bad that you could still be broke. It doesn't matter how hard you work, right? To sit here and to like I couldn't believe it, because that person in the Discord literally just proved just how bad the housing market is, that they even have to live in an RV. They can't even live in a house. Why don't you have a house, Pookie? You want to talk about how I don't have a house. How come you don't have a house? Since you want to talk down on people so bad. You have all that money, but you can't have a house. You have to live in an RV. Nothing wrong with living in an RV. Trust me, I would travel the world living in an RV if I could. If I had enough money to do so, I would buy an RV and just travel the world and not have to live in a house. You gotta stop talking down on people. It has nothing to do with lack of funds. It has nothing to do with anything. Actually, it's really hard for black people to even sell their houses or even get a house, because racism does exist in the market, in housing market. You don't understand that racism does exist when it goes to buying a house and selling a house. There was this black couple that was selling their house. They got a low ball offer, right? For selling their house. The person was like, I'm gonna offer you this much. I'm gonna tell you this is how much you're gonna get for your house. A white person came in selling the same house, right? A white person came in selling the same house and got a higher offer. They said, you will get this much for your house. Well, credit score, it does depend on credit score a lot of the times. But for me, I have no credit. And right now, when I'm able to focus, I can build up my credit. So I don't have bad credit. I thought I had bad credit, but I don't have no bad credit. I actually have no credit, which is really good. And I can build up my credit. So yeah, credit wouldn't even affect me, but it does affect a lot of people. And I'm pretty sure you still can get a house, you still can get in with bad credit. I believe that there's programs that help for that, if I'm not mistaken. No, I don't want a trailer house. That some of them run on propane. And you have to pay for your land and stuff, and yeah. Well, no credit is actually good. It's not worse than bad credit, because if you have bad credit it'll take you a lot longer to build it up your credit. Whereas for me, I have no credit, which means I can build up my credit to good credit, and it will probably take about 6 months. It is gonna take a while to build up credit, but you need a house? Not right now. I don't need a house. Mortgage, taxes, lights. If I own my own house, I could have saved to buy a house, but I have to make sure I keep up the payments. That's why I'm focusing. Once I get into an apartment, I can focus on doing my stuff. Oh, that's another thing I was gonna tell you guys. I'm really excited. I need to wear my merch because this is the greatest thing I've ever created in the life of merch. So, if you don't know, the Discord tried to make Tophiachu University merch, right? They tried to make it, and I was like, you ain't gonna profit off of me. I'm gonna make my own university merch, right? And so I made my Tophiachu University merch, and they were so mad. They were like, you stole our idea, but they did theirs differently, right, with a dog or whatever. And I went on Canva because I have used Canva before for my YouTube stuff. And I went, oh yeah, actually someone bought it, and I'm going to tell you this story. So, anyways, I thought it was going to take a while. Like, I almost quit because, you know, sometimes my attention span is a little, like, if something isn't happening fast enough, I'll give up. And I was trying to figure out a design, and I couldn't. I kept trying different things. I kept doing this, and it didn't look right. And it was just weird. And to me, I couldn't quite figure it out. And I was like, how do people do, like, I looked at university shirts and tried to, like, how do they get theirs to look like this? How do I get mine to look like whatever? And so, hey, I literally came up with the design in like a few minutes. Like, it looks so nice. No, it wasn't stolen because actually it's Tophiachu University, and it's not like the other university shirts if you actually look at it. And so I was getting inspiration and ideas from that. I literally made this shirt. I went on Canva because I have used Canva before for like YouTube templates to like make a YouTube intro, which I did have a YouTube intro. So anyways, what happened was that I literally made this like merch, and I was like, I really like it. It looks so clean, so nice. It looks really nice. And so this girl who has been a supporter of mine bought my merch. She said, you know, I'm going to buy one of the new merch. And I was like, okay, cool. So she ended up wearing it somewhere. And this lady was like, oh, is that a community college you go to around here? Is that from a community college? And she was like, no. And she explained that I was a content creator, that I was a like TikToker content creator that made my own merch. And this lady was like, wow, that looks so professional. That looks so good. Like, I was like, that was like really a good moment for me, because I was like, dang, like I made this. No, I'm not lying. Like, I'm not lying. A supporter bought the merch, and the lady loved it so much. She thought it was from a community college, which, you know, some people are not in the realm of like TikTok. They don't know TikTokers and stuff like that. But I was like, that made me really feel good, because she was like, this lady like literally thought it was from a community college and said that it was a really nice design. And I thank you for the gift points. I really like the design. I truly like this design. Like, not gonna lie, that's one of my favorite designs I've created. Like, I like it.
You need to call now to see if you qualify. It costs you nothing.
I really do.
800-576-8533. 800-576-8533.
That never happened. Well, it did. And I'm truly grateful, because people are buying merch, and I'm really grateful for that. No, it's because I was out in the sun a lot, and so my nose peels. But anyways, show us the design. Let me see if I think I have it. I can show you a green screen. Hold on. And I need to get my charger, and you're gonna be sideways. I don't have my tripod. A lot has happened, and yeah, so let me show you the design here. Oh crap, I can't even do that. Hold on. Wait just a second, okay guys? Okay. There we go. Going tonight. Hey boy, I'm waiting for you. It's gonna take a lot to take me away from you. There's nothing 100 men or more could ever do. I touched the rains down in Africa. I'm gonna have to exit and then take a screenshot. Screenshot and come back. 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 Hey guys, so I literally saw that the Discord is actively trying to dox where I'm at. Like, if they think they know where I'm at. First of all, I don't know why the Discord is so... See, this is the thing. You guys were literally sitting here trying to say that was IP. I was trying to IP grab people's IP addresses, but the Discord is literally sitting in the Discord as we speak right now trying to dox me. Is anyone going to say anything about that? Because I don't think so. I think not. Oh. Anyways, this is the merch. This photo. That's the merch, you guys. That's it.
I'm sorry.
Zero the resistance.
It did the 10% battery life. It's peeling? Are you talking about the design? The design's not peeling. It's built that way. Like, that's literally, like, not even peeling. That's how the design is. Because the lettering, it's like, I don't want to say distressed lettering, but it's literally, gonna have to be sideways. Sorry, guys. It's literally like that's how it looks. So that's literally how the design looks. It's built, it's made that way. The lettering is supposed to be like that. No, it's not faded. That's how the lettering is. Let me go to enhance, let me go to effects, let me go here. But yeah, it's supposed to look like that, by the way. It's gonna take a lot to take me away from you. I scrolled too far. But yeah, you should eat something. Who's going to buy this? Wow, people actually did buy it, and I'm really thankful because someone did actually buy it. And so yeah, you know what's funny is how people don't clock the fact that the Discord was literally actively trying to dox me. They're like, oh, the chair and the background has red walls. I don't have red walls in my background. But okay. Yeah, you know what's funny is why you prove the point why you say no one cares. Why does everyone care that other people are being doxxed by me when I didn't even dox other people? I was just trolling. But when I'm being doxxed, no one cares actually being doxxed. Did I dox anyone? Did I grab anyone's IP address? Have I shared anyone's info from that link? No, because literally it's not a Grabify link. People are so pressed over me trolling, like I'm not allowed to troll people. After they said I was in life for 2 days, so I'm homeless. I have who? Who have I doxed? Who have I doxed? Nobody. Who? Because I trolled people? Did you even click on the link? Did you even? Where in the link does it say Grabify? Because you know it would say Grabify, right? You know I'm not, like, skilled in changing links, Grabify links. I don't know anything about that. The only thing I know is when you link something on Instagram, you can change the link. So rather than fuckyou.com, I changed it to GoFundMe Tophiachu, or I put Tophiachu's GoFundMe or whatever. That's what I did. It's not a Grabify link. If you click on it, you'll see what the link is. How is it a Grabify link if it's for making fake emails? And even the mod has asked do not spam the chat, guys. Like, how many times do we have to ask do not spam the chat? It gets so annoying that people get so pressed. But anyways, you know, I'm focusing on getting into an apartment. And that's all I gotta focus on. And I do have my actual GoFundMe link, which is in my Beacons link, which I never got rid of it because people have already donated and I haven't even hit my goal yet. And people are gonna say, you took it down because you scammed people. Where's the money from that? Like, you're taking people's money. Like, okay, you're mad at me because why? Like, if I really wanted people to send money, I would have put the actual GoFundMe link. It's still in my Beacons link if anyone wants to send anything to help move. But to be totally honest with you, you're that angry that I trolled y'all. Like, you literally are so, like, it baffles me. You guys get so pressed over things. So pressed. You get so mad over the fact that I trolled y'all. And then you got so hurt and you were sliding down the wall. You were screaming, yelling, punching the air. It's like, seek some help. Seek some help. Dry begging. Oh, I'm dry begging. You're mad. Obviously everyone, and this is not including for me, everyone deserves a safe place to live. Don't you think so? Oh, I don't deserve a safe place to live because I'm a horrible human being. That's like me saying you don't deserve a safe place to live because you're on my live stream being rude to me. And I don't know you from a can of paint. So why would I just judge that you don't deserve a safe place to live? Of course everyone does. We all do. So why is it so bad if I have a GoFundMe link for me to have a safe place to live because people threaten to throw battery acid on my face? Or because people threaten to unalive my family? Or people threatened me severely, talking about they want to pew my brains out, and sent me a very graphic email which I couldn't send in my Insta story because people got butthurt, reported it, and now I can no longer be monetized until March, so I can't even make money on YouTube on Instagram until March. Because someone sent me a very graphic depiction drawing of a white man with a swastika on his arm, an actual swastika on his arm, with a gun, with my brains, trigger warning. But I literally don't deserve a safe place to live, and then someone actually literally threatening to beat me in the street and punch me for what? I have never put anyone's life in danger. You don't think that I deserve a safe place to live? And I've literally never bothered anyone? And they made these disgusting emails telling me that I should get raped, and saying one girl said that I need to get raped, and I literally called the college, and her college really didn't do much of anything. This girl was in college, not only threatening me, but threatened a supporter of mine and was being anti-Asian towards him and attacking him because he was Asian, calling him the C slur, literally saying that his family should get unalived, literally attacking his family on top of attacking me, and then saying that I need to get raped. And that's totally okay. That's fine. Right? I go through some of the most traumatic stuff on social media, but it's okay for me to go through that because people don't like me. When have I ever said anything as horrible as that to anyone? One time I did get really mad because someone had said something equal to what I said to them once on another app. But for people to sit here and say I deserve this is crazy. Do you know how mentally exhausting it is? Do you know how, I was going to say panic-inducing. Somebody knows, you guys. I am so stressed. I am so paranoid. I can't even, all at Comic-Con I was taking photos, right? Because obviously I didn't want to be rude. And I know that people say that I should learn to say no. But I can't say no because I feel like I would be one of those people's videos. She didn't even let me take a photo of her. She was so rude. And I have to be like, and then just not be freaking out in my head because someone's gonna block their face and allow me to get body shamed. People are gonna film me when I'm walking. Like this one white lady was filming me and my mom as we were walking right behind us, if she doesn't have a job, if I don't have to, if I can't send her to her job and be like, this lady's stalkerish, and get her fired. Come on now, you literally posted it on TikTok with your whole face on TikTok. You didn't even post it on a burner account. You posted it where you showed your actual face. That is literally really weird. Sorry, my nose. And then I'm supposed to sit here and be like, after I got threatened to have battery acid thrown on me. Sorry y'all, my phone died. Sorry y'all, my phone just completely died. It wasn't even charging at all. Go figures. But anyways, like I was saying, right? Like, I don't deserve any safety or any some sort of peace. Like, a place where I'm not being threatened because people literally said so. Like, if I have a GoFundMe link to help my family get a better place, then why is it that, you know, if you all, right, if someone was being threatened by the Discord and they did something to me, I would put all of that aside to make sure that you have a safe place to live, because nobody deserves to be living in a place or living somewhere where they feel so unsafe that they can't even live, right? Like, I've literally had thoughts of harming myself a lot of times because, sorry, my nose is super itchy. It is so difficult and sad and upsetting and traumatizing to have to see things and then be like, well, people say I deserve this. Like, it is so messed up to think that anyone deserves being told, especially a black woman, that they're gonna throw battery acid on you, especially because that's the same sentiment that Jeffree Star said to a black woman, saying he threw battery acid on her to lighten her skin. Like, what kind of a world do we live in where we think that's totally okay? Especially with Barb's, right now, that threatened and attacked a large content creator and his family because he had an opinion on Nicki Minaj. Like, why do we think doxing is okay? Why do we think it's funny? It wouldn't be funny if it was coming to your door and happening to you. Imagine getting doxxed and people sending things to your house and sending police and swatting you not only once but 6 times. Like, I was swatted 6 times by the police, and they literally called the police and told the police that I had a pew-pew when I didn't, only in hopes of getting my father unalived because he's black, and not only my father, but in hopes of getting me unalived because I'm a person of color. Do you guys not understand the ramifications or the reasons why people send police to someone's door? To get them unalived. It's not for anything good. It's not for anything exciting or fun. Do you think having police come to your door 6 times is exciting and fun, considering your father is black? You would never know what it's like to go through something like that. And Barb's that literally think that's okay is crazy. And when it's happening to you, that's crazy.
During an asthma attack, every second feels like an eternity.
Get off the internet with all this? No, I don't need to get off the internet with all this. I need the internet for documentation. Have you ever thought of that? That is like people saying, why do you film someone abusing you? Maybe because they need the documentation. Maybe because sometimes if they didn't have that video, if they didn't have that documentation, it wouldn't help them at all. Haven't you ever thought of that? That if the person wasn't even on live or didn't document what happened to them, that their partner would have gone away with it because they didn't have video proof? Right? Anyways, my phone is overheating, guys. I don't think it's gonna charge if it's hot. I'll try to be live tomorrow, guys. But yeah, I have phone calls I gotta make. I gotta call lawyers and things like that. So no, I'm not gonna cry. My nose is just super itchy. As you can see, it's red and peeling. But thank you guys to support. Thank you guys who have supported me. So if it wasn't for you, like I said, I would be eating pizza and all this and doing all of this stuff. And yeah, I keep going for those people who are kind. But I'm also gonna go because I'm going to watch on my phone the new color purple. I started watching it and it's really interesting. So yeah, I'm gonna watch the new color purple. Thank you for gifting, thank you for commenting, thank you for liking, and thank you for watching, because you know, yeah, I have to get in bed and get ready to go to sleep. Look at my hair. I have a lot of hair, guys. Look at all of this, like. Yes, it is really nice. Yep, it literally does. No tangles. If you guys haven't, you should click the link of me like doing the unbrush review and get one, because this brush is legit one of my favorites. No joke, hands down. Click the link and get you an unbrush, because I ain't gonna lie. And this is a legit unbrush, because the ones that are fake, they don't say unbrush, so you gotta be careful about that. But yeah, like look, it glides through my hair like nothing. And it doesn't pull and it doesn't hurt. So yeah. Anyways, have a good day or night where you guys are. And I will see you guys later. Harrison Ford. They're showing the Star Wars trilogies. Videos. Have a good day or night where you guys are, and I will see you guys later. Dang, someone's driving like a maniac outside. I heard the screeching. Have a good day or night where you guys are, and I will see you guys later. Bye guys, I'm gonna go get some sleep. Bye guys, and I'm also going to go watch the new color purple. But I will see you guys later. Bye, thank you for joining.